a sofa in the back, which will help with absorbing reflections and also just have somewhere for the honeys to sit. Greetings, people of the YouTube, it's Multiplier here, and as you can see, Multiplier Studio is different. In fact, it's still not here. But you know what? This is part one. This is where I give you a house tour of my new house that I'm now living in, and I'm going to guide you through my thoughts, feelings, emotions as I figure out what rooms I use for what studios. Plural. You'll see in a second, it's fantastic, but yes, in this video I'm going to give you a tour of the house, let you know what my initial thoughts are for which room's going to be for what studio, and yeah, it's going to be great. Part one, I'm excited because I have a new place to live, so yeah, I'm going to get this side behind of the camera and kind of walk around pointing and go, look, a window, another window, wall, etc. And yeah, fill you with information. So let me do a house tour, and I wonder if I can be in shot at the same time, or if that will be confusing. You know what, I'll mix and match like jazz. So this is the biggest bedroom, which I'm going to zoom out by walking. Zoom out by walking, zoom, I'm too far out now. I walked all the way out of the room, classic mistake that. So yeah, this is the biggest bedroom or the biggest studio. It's a bit of a mistake because they market houses in terms of how many bedrooms, but for me it's how many studios can you have. So this is a 3-studio house, this being the biggest one, and yeah, size is quite hard to tell, but I reckon I could do 3 to 4 cartwheels, and that's how I'm going to measure the length of this room using cartwheels because I forgot my tape measure. And yeah, here is bedroom bumped into the wall. What am I doing, maniac? So this is yeah, it's room number 2, or studio number 2. It's slightly smaller, but still plenty big, and it's on the corner of the building. So from a sound perspective, if you ignore the size of the room, it's probably the quietest, although, to be honest, it's in the middle of the country, and it's really quiet anyway, so that's cool. Yeah, this could be another studio. In fact, should I put me in it for perspective? I don't know if that helps at all, but yeah, as you can see, I can't touch the roof, so it's a classic building in the sense that the ceilings are the correct height. It's not, I mean, if the ceilings were down here, it might be a problem. But, oh, it's a bird. Did you see the bird? Crazy. I wonder what kind of bird it was. Probably a nature bird. I don't know what type of bird it is, but yeah, this is, I'm gonna try to do one room in front of the camera. Let's see how that works. So, as we move, reversing, beep, beep, beep. This is the third studio, because remember, studios. Third studio, which I'll probably convert to a bedroom. The smallest one, wow, this backwards walking is difficult. So yeah, this third studio, I'm going to convert into a bedroom. Just put like a double bed in here, because remember, bedrooms, I mean, you just kind of sleep there and entertain the honeys. But when you have a whole house, you can entertain them anywhere. I mean, the honeys like the studio, so I'd argue that maybe you're best entertaining the honeys in the studio and just purely keeping the bedroom for sleeping. That is the current plan, I reckon. Plan, Batman, and yeah, that's a small little studio, but yeah, going to be the bedroom, which means, coincidentally, no, that's the wrong word, which means therefore, I'm going to have probably 2 studio spaces, reverse, reverse, reverse. This will probably be the smaller one, but it's going to be one of them. I'm thinking at the moment maybe, now I'll discuss that later. I'll discuss it now, I'll discuss it later, what my thoughts for that room is. But yeah, then yeah, we're back in the same room again. I haven't even done the house. Yeah, this is I've already done this one. Error, edit, reverse, reverse, reverse. That was the main studio, by the way. Nice and big. And because I'm now going down some stairs, I'm going to have to turn around. I'm also out of breath from walking backwards. Is that normal? Probably not. But yes, these are, I mean, it's your classic, I mean, you know, there's another room, just standard bathroom stuff. You know how it works. And yeah, this is, I mean, some stairs. I mean, it's the best way to get down from one floor to the next, I reckon. So I use these to get down. And then here is the ground floor. And if we take a right, we are in the kitchen, which is where you do your kitchen. So you do your kitchen in the kitchen, and yeah, it looks like this. And then I'd say it's a 4 to 5, maybe a 6 or 7, not a 6 or 7, maybe a 4 to 5 cartwheel space. Slightly cartwheels size-wise, but it's cool. It's a kitchen. I have to buy a table, I reckon, so people think I'm civilised and eat at a table. It's got windows, the hot bit that you put your food to make it like delicious, and then fridge bit to do the cold things like prosecco, etc. stick it all in there. I mean, you've seen fridges before, so it just works like a normal fridge. So yeah, that's a fridge. Cool. Right, next room. I'm going to do this reversing again because that's fun. Reversing, yeah, just another downstairs bathroom because don't know why I need to, but you know what? I don't even need 3 studios, but that's fun. And then this is the what would you call this? Some sort of like living space. Space, not like the space with aliens, but just like a living space. Wowzers, trousers! It's really echoey as well at the moment. Can you hear the echoes? Crazy, some reverb. I could probably record some reverb in here. Not really, gonna put loads of stuff in it, like my TV, gonna buy a few more sofas and stuff. There's this on the floor, which I don't quite know what it does, but I was just gonna, I don't know, like stick it in something, like over here, just like put some of the wire into this, just put it there maybe. Or just put it back over here. No idea what that does. Probably wires, something to, I mean there's another one over there, also no idea why. There's also that on the floor, there's some sort of medieval knight left this here from last time. I've got that in there, it's gotten longer, it's growing. Okay, don't touch that. But yeah, that's a knight jousting, is that what they call the knights on horses running each other, joust? Is it jousting? But yeah, one of those just left out there, so I might have to just put that back. So it's getting longer again, why is it doing that? Put it back here, that's what I can say, right? So, I think there's also, I haven't seen that before, what's that called? That's cool. Yeah, and then like an outdoors bit, I haven't quite figured out how the door unlocks, which sounds simple, but I can't figure it out, but I'll figure that out. And yeah, there is an outdoors one. I'm out of breath already, I'm so old. All that walking around. Right, cool. That is the outdoors bit, and yeah, I mean the wide angle lens probably doesn't do it justice, but that's about 14 acres outside, I reckon, which would be cool. I'm gonna buy a fire pit, maybe do some multiplier videos around the fire, look forward to that. There's a bird house, which I might get a pet bird to live in the house, but that's pretty. And yeah, that is the outdoors bit, which, I mean I can get outside, but I just can't quite figure out how this bit, I mean there's a key, I'm not an idiot, there's a key probably goes in there, so I was going to key that, but then, I don't know, I can't figure it out, but I'll figure it out, don't worry, that's all cool. Got some plants outside, which is cool. And then, yeah, so this is going to be the main living bit, probably not one of the studios, because I'm going to have the studios upstairs, that just makes logical sense. But I will do my editing and stuff down here on the sofa, I reckon. Sweet, and yeah, that is the front door, that is the way in which you conventionally enter the building, which is the standard in most houses, to be honest. I can't think of many houses, I mean, that don't have the door at the front. Igloos, maybe? I don't think igloos have doors. Do they have doors? I have no idea. Cool, yes, right. Back up the stairs, back up the stairs. Oh yeah, I will go on an adventure nature hike with you at some stage, just to show you how cool it is now living in the country, where I can just walk out the front door into the wilderness, or the countryside. It's not really the wilderness. Just out there, you can see I could probably walk, and that would be cool. We'll do that one day, but for now, this is an empty house, and yeah, let me give you some breakdown on do a spin, do a spin. Oh, my arm's tired. That's probably why I'm out of breath. Having my arm, I need a filmer. I should hire someone to film this. But yes, what is going on? I mean, that is just the house tour. What's going on with the studio? So, I basically get internet here a week on Monday, so about 9 days away. So I'm moving most of my stuff in tomorrow, but not actually living here until I get the internet up and running. So once I have the internet up and running, I'll disassemble my music stuff in my current flat, bring it all over here, put it on the ground, screw it together, plug in the cable, and figure out exactly what's going to happen. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is move loads of my other stuff from my flat in tomorrow, like sofa, bed, etc. I'm also going to buy a load of things for this place because it's about 1 million times bigger than my last place. I need to buy a load of sofas, garden furniture, other sofas, beds, new bed, etc. Loads of things, kitchen table, and oh, I'm going to have to swap hands because that is mental. Right, I wonder if I can do some sort of editing. Confused. Right, I'm going to do some sort of Edit, right, do an edit, right, right. Cool, now I'm upside down, but that's cool because I can fix it in editing, which is amazing. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, in the next week or so, before I get internet, I'm going to move in loads of big things, just start to get the place working, and also think about what I'm going to do studio-wise, because genuinely, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to use all this space, because, yeah, let me tell you what I want to do. I need a main studio where I do most of my songwriting, sound design, Skype sessions, YouTube videos, almost like just a main studio where I'm sat down, have the most amount of space, all my music gear. I want loads of, I want like an area full of buttons that I can press to make noise. I'm gonna, yeah, just have like a main studio, which will probably be this one. But then what I also want to do is have a stand-up desk somewhere. And that is because a lot of my day job is making tutorials for Ask Audio and Loopmasters and all sorts of other companies. And for this, I do a lot of voiceover without video. So I'm talking, pressing buttons. This is how you make a dubstep, etc. And then, yeah, informing you how to do it through a tutorial. I do all that, but I'm not actually on camera. And your voice actually sounds better if you speak. I can't even, that was funny. I couldn't even say speak, which is weird because that is the thing I was trying to do. Confusing. But yes, the thing I was trying to say, I'm so tired, I have to do another spin. But yes, the thing I was trying to do, say even, is, I'm gonna go around this way because the lighting's probably better. The thing I was trying to say is voiceover sounds a million times better, or maybe just a bit better, when you're standing up. So that's also why, for example, singers always do their singing performances standing up. Something to do with diaphragms and stuff, I don't really know. But yeah, that means I want a stand-up desk that I can record all my normal non-video tutorials, just screen record and voiceover. I want a stand-up desk for that. But that probably won't be the main studio because a stand-up desk either needs to be silly expensive and adjustable and also wouldn't work with music stuff, or it just needs to be higher up. So what I was thinking, that's what I was getting to. What I was thinking is maybe this being the main studio / office space, just the main sort of thing, because there's also like a lovely little view, a lovely hillside in the background, and I can see into my garden if I walk over here. Oh, look at that lovely little flower, beautiful. I'm inspired, let's make some dubstep. But then what I could do, so I'm back to this orientation, is maybe set up this room as the voiceover stand-up desk room. I can have let's do a spin, confusing, right, let's do. What I could do is have a stand-up desk here. I could be stood up like I'm standing up now. I am doing a tutorial. I could do that, just like that. On a stand-up desk, I can treat this room much better, so it's not as reflective-y. And yeah, I just thought it'd be quite nice to have a stand-up desk room here. Also, this corner is completely way away from anything else, so it's got the best chance of being completely quiet, although, as I say, it's pretty quiet anyway compared to my last place. Because I am in the middle of the beautiful Cotswolds countryside. If you've heard of the Cotswolds in England, that's basically where I am, right in the middle. Or maybe not in the middle, but near Bourton-on-the-Water, if you've heard of that. It's like a touristy place. Or Stow-on-the-Wold is pretty close as well. So beautiful countryside, nice and chilled. There won't be helicopters flying over, chasing criminals, police cars flying by, pigeons hooting at me. All of that will hopefully disappear. And yeah, that is the plan, Batman. So yeah, that's my current strategy at least. I think, let me know what you think in the comments, by the way. I think I want this middle-sized studio to be the stand-up desk voiceover specialist space. Yeah, specialist voiceover space. So I'm stood up, got a stand-up desk, and yeah, that'll be cool. So my voiceovers will increase in quality, and that'll be fantastic. And then I'll have a main studio, which will be this one, reverse side, walking sideways like a crab. And yeah, this will be my main studio space. And yeah, let me know what you... Oh, my arm's tired again. Crikey. I was thinking maybe desk here, so like a big... Maybe my current desk, maybe a new one. Like a big desk here is your primary thing where I sit and do stuff. That would be like the main zone. And it would also have space in the corners to set up cameras and lights and stuff, which has been a big problem with the current place, is they didn't have space to set up a better camera angle or better lights and stuff. So the cool thing about this is if I have a desk sort of around here, then I can put some lights in the corner, some soft boxes, just lighting me up properly, and then having cameras pointing at me as well. So it'll be a properly lit, dope space, super fly, mega rad, etc. So that's what I was thinking, yeah, just a desk here, lights and cameras and stuff. Not loads of cameras, but like a more permanent camera setup in the corner, pointing one direction. And then also, so that is kind of the main facing bit, but then over here have a sofa in the back, which will help with absorbing reflections and also just have somewhere for the honeys to sit, essential in the studio. So I was thinking maybe put my current sofa there and buy a new sofa for the living room. If you've seen my sofa, which you probably haven't, it is on YouTube technically if you go way back. So yeah, have a sofa back there, and then maybe some form of like desk here, I reckon. So some desk here, sort of like there, like imagine like I'm a desk, just like that. So if I'm the desk, like just do that. So desk here, and then I can look and see some beautiful flowers, which is important, and then I'll have like buttons and things, so if I want to do DJing or do some like just noise button machine or something, synthesizer, whatever, I'll get some synthesizers, some buttons, and yeah, just make this like a demo zone. And there could even be a demo zone over here, but maybe not. Might just put like a statue of a giraffe or something there, not sure. But yeah, this could be like a main demo zone. And yeah, that's my initial thoughts. What do you think? Let me know what you think, by the way. Oh yeah, when it comes to treatments and stuff, audio treatment, I haven't decided. So yeah, let me know what you think about that as well. I'm not going to make it perfectly sounding because I do most of my critical listening on headphones. Any treatment I do will just be to deaden the room a little bit, but not too much, because as I say, I don't do my main mixing or sound design through monitors anyway. Check out my video on headphones versus monitors for all of that. Saying that, it is pretty reflection-y in here. Maybe once I get the sofa in and some desks and stuff, it will go less reflective. But what I don't know is how much the sofa will deaden the room. So I might need to get something, I don't know, some first order reflections maybe, or even just some curtains, I don't really know. Just something to deaden the room a bit, just so it's a little less reverby. But yeah, it's certainly not going to be like a fully treated studio because it's just not needed for what I do. Saying that, in this room, the stand, what will probably hopefully be, based on my current thinking, what will be studio number 2 with a stand-up desk for voiceover, I will kind of treat this place better in terms of audio acoustic treatment. Saying that, it won't be like technical and stuff, it will just be dead in the room as much as possible. Probably in a creative way, because this won't be on camera and because I won't be spending most of my time in here. I don't have to have this room looking super duper. So it doesn't have to look amazing. So I could just get creative with my sound deadening if need be in this room. And yeah, that's my initial thoughts. Anyway, what do you think? What do you think? Cool, right? And yeah, one day, I'm not quite sure. Shall I give you a time frame? Oh, look out the window. Look at that. Some sort of like thing out the window. There's some houses and there's some like things over there. I'm not going to stick my head out the window because that'd be weird. Oh, it's got like a front garden bit. I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to do anything with that, but that's cool. Yes, let me give you some sort of like thing. Should we go into a different room just for the final closing statement? Down the stairs, whee! Oh, stairs fun. Stairs are always exciting. Let's go into the super reverb room. Reverb. Crazy, right? So yeah, crazy reverb in here. And yeah, in terms of part 2 of the new studio, I don't know when that will be. There will definitely be a video probably on Tuesday in a week and a bit, because that will be when I'm breaking down the studio at the current flat and bringing it over here, getting it all up and running. That may even be a 2 and 3 part thing because it's quite a lot of work, to be honest. So there's definitely going to be a video around Tuesday, Wednesday next week, so 8 to 9 days away. What I don't know is if I'm going to do a video before then, because I'm going to be buying lots of things for this place because, well, I need stuff for it, like a sofa, desks and all sorts of things. So you never know, if I end up buying, say, any more desks or any more things for the studio spaces, in the meantime, I will of course do a video on it just to keep you up to date, or maybe if I make some super firm decisions as to what I'm doing with each studio space, I'll let you know. But yeah, it should be rad. In fact, maybe I could do a nature walk one day, go out on a walk through nature with you. That could be fun. Who doesn't love a nature walk? Nobody. Oh, my arm's tired again. Crikey. Oh, my arms are so tired. I'm getting so old. What's that, spooky ghost? Nah, it's just a bird. Yeah, so that is it. Studio Move. I haven't quite named this yet. It's something like Studio Move Part 1, where, yeah, I've shown you my new house. How rad is this? It's going to be sick, going to be super fly, and yeah, maybe one day, as I say, I'll do a multiplier video sat around a fire outside. That would be sophisticated, and you'll be like, yeah, sweet, multipliers to man, and yeah, have some of that, people. I've been Multiplier, and this has been a video with a spin, because that's fun. I like spinning. Do you like spinning? I like spinning, vinyl spinning, and rewind. I'm all dizzy now. Whose idea was that? Some idiots, that's what. Some maniacs. Yeah, and there you go. That is it. Studio Move. I feel like this is the second sign off, so I think I was trying to finish all my videos with a clap, but that's pretty impossible considering the fact I'm using one arm to hold the camera in my face. So maybe I'll finish this video off with a just another spin.